Hey guys, so I let the positions and everything actually rest for a day, almost for a day, and now we are going to check what has happened in the source wallet and how the system reacted to the position changes, decreases, increases, or whatever in our own wallet, which is called the follower wallet. So in the source wallet, actually let's start with our own wallet, which is called the follower wallet. In the follower wallet, there was, some profit at the beginning. Then there was some drawdown, almost down to $500, $443, and then it went up to $443 at some point. Right now, the unrealized PNL is $300, and there is some realized PNL too. I noticed that my margin has gone down. It was at 65%, 60-ish percent yesterday, if I recall correctly. We can just, it is recorded in the video. We can actually go back to the previous video and see. But it went down to 34%. So it means that I think we might have decreased some positions or closed some positions. Eventually, if you are increasing your perpetuity by unrealized P&L or by taking profits, this is going to go down. And if you are in loss, this is going to go up because it's obviously your ratio of your perpetuity to the open positions, right? So if this becomes like $1,000, hopefully, let's say, this is going to go further down. But looking at this, I can confidently say that we took some profit and we also made profit, some unrealized profit. We see it here. So let's go to the trade history. In the trade history, we see that there were some, uh, yeah, we took some profit here, right? Here, $2, $5, $33, $29, $33, $30. So yeah, that's how uh, the margin usage changed because these are essentially uh, position decreases. You can see the details of the fields here. As you see, I guessed it correct. So we kept decreasing our position. We actually we have been doing it. The system has been doing it in the recent minutes. I think right now the Bitcoin is kind of going up, and as the Bitcoin is going up, the system, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's actually 87,000. Crazy. Uh, when I woke up, it was here. No, I actually woke up at like 9:30 here. Yeah. So now, yeah, it's pumping nicely, and this person is constantly taking profits. So like you can be greedy and always wait, but this person started taking profits at 85%. You see, 85, 85, and some at 86. Probably is going to take soon too if it keeps going up. But this is how like better traders compared to myself do it. Like I always get so greedy. I think majority of people do that too. Like when you are winning, it's actually hard to sell. It's easy to sell when you are losing because you get scared. But then if you don't sell when you are winning, uh, you make things harder for yourself. I mean, at least I do it harder for me. So this is a good sign. Someone taking profits as the price is going up, the price of the Bitcoin is going up. I can't really do it myself. This is why I like copy trading so much. Because at least, I mean, over the years, I have figured out that, I'm not really a good trader. Uh, Not everybody has to be, right? But I at least can find some good traders. And then I can copy trade them. Okay, in this video, let's talk a little bit about Hyperliquid and other centralized exchanges and why we can do what we can do in Hyperliquid. Difference of Hyperliquid is it is built on chain, meaning that it is 100% transparent and we can see everything that's going on Hyperliquid. So once if there's a transaction from a wallet on Hyperliquid, it's visible. It is not visible on Binance. So basically, if we take everything that's happening on Hyperliquid and put it in a database, then you can adjust the data to later send queries and get a search result. That is how we are creating all the database, and then we are asking the system to bring us the wallet with unrealized PNLs of higher than let's say $10,000 or realized PNLs lower than minus $10,000, whatever. That is that's the basic thing. So yeah, so since everything is on the blockchain on Hyperliquid, you can transparently see everything on Hyperliquid. There are some things that you have to know about Hyperliquid. First of all, as I mentioned in the previous video, you can't create positions less than $10 in size. Secondly, let me go over Hyperliquid itself, and I'm going to show you a couple things. Oops, it's not this also here. So in Hyperliquid itself, you can see the portfolio here when you click on the button on the ribbon portfolio button. It will show you your current P&L and how your uh, performance has been doing. So my max drawdown went down to 27% almost. The more it goes down, it means that you are more at risk. This is your current positions. And then let's go to the trading tab. The system Dextrabot covers everything for you, but I want to go over the basics anyway because you need to know them. For instance, when if you want to, let's say, manually withdraw money in Dextrabot, you can just click on the. Let's go to wallet management. I will show you how to withdraw the money. If you withdraw the money here, the system is going to send the money to your login wallet. All right, whatever the login wallet is, you have it. See, so uh, for security purposes, we only send the money back to the login wallet. But let's say if you want to withdraw cash on Hyperliquid, you can do it here on this button, withdraw button. However, keep in mind that you can't really withdraw money from a generated wallet, from a wallet that you generate on Dexter, because the system is going to try to put the USDC back to the Hyperliquid, because that's how it works. And remember, you had sent USDC at the beginning, and the system had put the USDC to Hyperliquid perp account. If you withdraw it here, it's going to send it back. So what you need to do is, for instance, if I don't want to use the extra bot to withdraw this money for some reason, then I'm going to have to send this money to another wallet. Let's assume how I want just withdraw it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another wallet here on MetaMask. Then I'm going to send these funds to that wallet. Then I'm going to withdraw that the funds from that wallet. Because I try to withdraw it from here, as I said, the system is going to put it back to Hyperliquid. I hope it's clear. Yeah, I'm just going to give you a couple tip and tricks like this. And then there are there are spot positions and positions on Hyperliquid. It's also confusing to some users, as you see. In order to withdraw the cash, it's going to be have to in the perp balance, in the perpetual balance. You can switch it here without an effort to spot balance. The difference is when you are at the perp side of Hyperliquid, you are doing leverage trading. Some of you may know it as futures trading. But recently, Hyperliquid added Ethereum, and a couple of weeks ago, it added Bitcoin. So right now, you actually on the spot market, you can buy Ethereum and Bitcoin on Hyperliquid. But performing these actions, your money will have to be in the spot balance. That is the difference. These are the tokens that Hyperliquid has for spot positions. These are mostly Hyperliquid native tokens. They are small in market cap, as you see here, a couple $1 million, even less than $1 million, some of them. Uh, However, there are two big ones, Bitcoin and Ethereum, two biggest ones actually. I think in the future they are going to be adding uh, more spot positions, available spot positions on themselves. But on perps, there are many different coins. So spot is a new thing on Hyperliquid. I think these are the main things on Hyperliquid. There was an airdrop back a couple months ago. We don't, I think about like 38% of the coin supply was airdropped to the users. There might be another one at some point. We don't know. Nobody says anything. But like, maybe I don't expect it sooner than like 1 to 2 years, let's say. I'm just making it up. But yeah, so we can, there might be another airdrop as we use the system at some point, but that might not be as well. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. You see, this is funding part here. This is like you can Google it about how it works, but I'm just going to briefly explain it. Funding is about like if there are more short positions, short pay funding to long. If there are more long positions, vice versa. There's actually explanation when you hover over your mouse. Yeah, so there's something to keep in mind because you might be. I mean, for unless you are trading with millions of dollars, it doesn't maybe matter so much, but it's still better to look at it. So uh, yes, right now I am making money on this one and losing money on this one, but it's such a small value. Different to Binance. I think at Binance it changes every 8 hours. Here it changes every hour or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's like that, but just double check it. And these are the basics of the uh, Hyperliquid, I will say. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking more about the detailed systems of Dexter. All right, see you then.